So a quick look into the structure of BTC US DT, and that will start from March price action. Resistance becomes support on break of structure 1. Resistance becomes support on break of structure 2, making here a supply roof and a future resistance to upswing, and price has avoided it. And if we look critically, you will see that market created a pattern in July after creating a new all-time high here. Retested it, and finally we got price slammed down from that zone. So it feels good to see. And the reason we have snapped this in the month of July was as a result of this resistance cap, the resistance cap we took here, took a resistance cap, ROS1, ROS2, ROS3 drop. So in the future, I would like to keep the structure for reference. You will best appreciate it on 4 hours, but because we're on daily, you might not get it properly. So we have a descending trend line, SR1, SR2, SR3. Price on technical came back to that floor to react and pick liquidity at 103, 340, and we have seen a buy. And if you look at it from a line chart perspective, we have here as a support become resistance after break of structure, another retest, break of structure, resistance structure, and break of resistance structure, RTSR1, RTSR2, buy confirmation, and price has left from there. So what we want to do is right now we have an upper bound. If you look on your line chart, you will see a clean break and retest at this level. We have here as a RTSR, a retest, and as well support become resistance and break of structure 1, support become resistance and break of structure 2, and price returns here, support become resistance and break of structure 3, another one 4. You are waiting for a breakout of that structure. That's what you're looking for. You want to see a breakout from that structure. So if you get a breakout from here, this is another one, holding price within the realm. So if we break out from there, then that gives you the probability that price will return back into below 100. So but for now, the market remains in the hands of buyers. And one more thing critical to look at is a top band resistance structure, RS1, RS2, and we have a break of structure of that resistance structure return back on technically, meaning that price could be selling from this roof. Price could be selling from this roof down, but you cannot say that. You cannot say that that is not a sell confirmation. Your sell confirmation is a breakout from this floor. If we break out from this floor, then you look for sell opportunity. You cannot predict sell for now because of that. You cannot predict sell. You want to see a breakout from here, then you are not guaranteed that price will return here for another double confluence. You want price to return into this structure. This is an ascending trend line. If you look back, we have here as SR1, SR2, SR3 with a double top structure, with a double bottom structure, and price has gone on to ultimately create series of 3 all-time highs and it's dropping. And on technical, if price returns there, that will be a good opportunity to wait for price for a buy opportunity. And at that level, your risk to reward will be very high. You could see price from a W structure. Of course, it has to contend breaking away from 100. Then you see a pushback into structure. I think temporarily here will be okay to see price stoppage and a more aggressive bet depending on what's going on, the level of take profit and the market cautiousness. If we break out from this ascending trend line, it could technically set up a bearish reset. And the bearish reset of Bitcoin will be around 53K. That will give institutional investors opportunity to come into the number one digital asset. A lot of institutions want to come in, but they don't want to buy at this current price. And that's the truth which I want to let you know. A lot of institutions, a lot of countries want to invest, a lot of central banks, a lot of big investors want to come in. They want to have some uh, digital assets, but they don't want to enter this price. They don't. Nobody wants to do this with you. They want this price to come to at least 50% retracement. So you're looking at a 50% discount at the current price gives an opportunity for a new investor to come into the digital asset. And I'll tell you for free, this price could deepen into this structure. A dip into this structure will provide a buy opportunity and as well a reset of the market. Let me know what you think, and it's is one of my best structures that I've done recently about BTC, and for me, I'm holding this chart henceforth, and sell confirmation will be a breakout from here. So you got a breakout from here. You see, that's why the daily candle closed above it and it's buying back. So if we break out from here, that will be a sell confirmation. Otherwise, the market will technically, if it breaks out from this range again, most likely to go here at 1117, a broken demand floor should now become a supply roof, and we could range for a while there, and can never tell. We could range before ultimately aligning ourselves with this ascending trend line for a bullish continuation. Bye for now.